Welcome everyone to a new Mango video. We're playing today a card that I used to love back when I was playing Magic Arena, and that is Niv-Mizzet Reborn, also known as Niv-Mizzet Renato. This deck is, very similar to a Omnath mid-range pile, one of those that are very common these days. But it goes one step further, as you have the powerful play of Bring to Light into Valki God of Lies, that you get to cast for the backside of Tibalt Cosmic Imposter. The rest of the deck has a lot of multicolor cards that are pretty unusual in Modern, something like Ferrous of Rokiric, Unmoored Ego, Vindicate, Kaya's Guile. The goal is to, cast Niv-Mizzet and draw a lot of cards. Of course, in order to find space for all these cards, you have to play 80 cards, but that's okay because our mana base hopefully will handle it with all the fetch lands. And the sideboard has a bunch of toolbox to fetch up for with Bring to Light or with Niv-Mizzet. A whopping 4 Kaya's Guile, very good against graveyard decks and blue-red Murktide. This deck is most likely not better than the 4-color midrange decks that you see dominating the format, but today we are in the market for some brews, so here we are. Should we replace one Vindicate with one Void Rend? No, because Void Rend, you don't draw it with Niv-Mizzet, whereas Vindicate, you draw it. Niv-Mizzet requires exactly 2 copies. Sorry, 2 combination of colors, not 3. 3 is too many. How did the Archon do? We went 3-2 with the Grixis Archon, but I was not impressed. Yes, you can play a deck similar to this in Pioneer. Of course, you have much better options in Modern with Lightning Helix, Wrenn and Six. What's your opinion of 8 cast in Modern? You mean Affinity? I think it's good. Play this deck in Explorer. Nah, I love Magic. I love Magic Online. Okay, we got 3 Teferi. Hopefully our opponent plays a Cascade deck. Our mana base has Indatha Triome and Zagoth Triome in our mana base. Unfortunately, no Overgrown Triome. Do I have a Hallowed Fountain in this deck? I don't think I do. Yeah, because that doesn't cast Wrenn and Six. That's okay. Overgrown Tomb Teferi. You've never played a Stomping Ground Teferi in 4-color before? Okay, I think I'll go for a tap land here. I cannot cast Lightning Helix on turn 2, but I can cast Coatl. This Windswept Heath can get me blue-green. Probably. Yeah. Which will be a little bit awkward. Okay, I'm playing against Titan Shift, which is supposed to be a bad matchup. We do have a Unmoored Ego, though. Opponent's playing Titan Shift. Okay. And here I have to take the blue-green land to cast Coatl. That's true. Unmoored Ego doesn't stop them if they play Wish. So I go Breeding Pool, and now I have to draw a white land to cast Teferi if I want to. I can't cast Bring to Light. Yeah. Turns out that the more colors you add, the worse your deck become. It's okay. First game didn't go well, I will say. This deck doesn't have Steam Vents? I couldn't fetch Steam Vents with Windswept Heath. It's okay. I will give up this game. Let's go to game 2. I also smartly cut Meddling Mage last second from the sideboard. Mamma mia. No turn 1 fetch for Triome? Which Triome do you get? Zagoth Triome? Still doesn't cast Wrenn and Six. It's okay, it didn't go well, Hey, that's it. Go for another game. There are only 30 lands? Well, you have Wrenn and Six with fetch lands. Those sometimes count as 34. Okay. Abundant Growth is our Arkham's Astrolabe, so... Well, Helix isn't particularly great in this matchup. Opponent kept Search on the draw against the Teferi deck. That isn't very smart. Speaking of smart things, I cannot cast neither Coatl or Abrupt Decay. This deck requires such a huge amount of luck to win games that it's basically the same as, I don't know, playing lottery or things like that. Okay, I will play Teferi though. And this will shut off the Search for Tomorrow. I'm going to +1 on the Teferi. And now, next turn I can bounce the Abundant Growth. And maybe draw land to cast Omnath. And go on from there. I can also, if I draw land, I can also Unmoored Ego my opponent. Naming Wish, because I already have Valakut in play. Okay. Sylvan Caryatid. I'm gonna float green. Actually, it doesn't. I shouldn't float it. Yeah, I'll just bounce this, draw 2 cards. Play Abundant Growth here, draw a card. Okay. I cannot cast Unmoored Ego. But I can set up with a Caryatid. It's possible that the Pioneer mana base is better than this. When I even have fetch land. Unmoored Ego Scape Shift? No. Don't do that. It's not a good play. Okay, my opponent's setting up the kill next turn. Although hopefully if I Unmoored Ego the Wish, my opponent doesn't have if I Unmoored Ego the Wish, my opponent doesn't have a I guess I can do that in draw step. And I pass. Or I can get lucky and go Omnath. play Unmoored Ego, naming Wish. Wish. Opponent has 3 Wrenn and 6 in their hand. Wow, they even have Veil of Summer, but I have Teferi. Okay. Okay, they drew a card thanks to the Unmoored Ego, but still don't do very much. Okay. They can now shoot with Valakut on my Teferi. Is Titan Chief a good deck? Yes. You can check my last league on my YouTube channel, where I go 5-0. It was a functional deck. Why draw step? Because they might have drawn the Wish in that moment. Draw step. Okay. Do I Lightning Helix something here? Yeah. The face, probably. Reminding a lecture of why Titan Shift is better than regular Amulet. I think it handles much better the sideboard hate, like the Blood Moon and the Magus of the Moon, as well as it's more consistent against 4-color. Okay. What do we do now? I think I cast the Omnath here. And pass. My opponent can shoot me with the Valakut. Of course, a Primeval Titan draw. A Primeval Titan draw would be very bad. Okay. I can go blue, verde, bianco, rosso. Okay. Play Omnath again. And I pass. My opponent has Veil of Summer in end, so I'm not gonna cast these 2 cards, ever. Yeah, they keep on killing my Omnaths. I think it was fine. I was just hoping to draw fetch land, I guess. Hey, they played another Wrenn. They drew the full 4, so they have 1 more in end. Draw. Ice-Fang Coatl. I pass here. I'm gonna play the Ice-Fang end of turn and try to attack my opponent, and then I can burn them out with the Prismari Command. The Veil of Summer, so my Dovin's Veto does nothing. Thanks to Omnath, I gained a lot of life, so still at 23. course, they can fetch instant speed to kill my Coatl. It's okay if it happens. Nice. I'm gonna make a token and gain 4 life. No, I don't want to target my opponent. I guess it doesn't target. It says each opponent. I didn't think about that. Still 4 life is probably better than killing a dwarf, so do that. Yeah, I didn't know it was each opponent. I thought it was targeting the opponent. Okay, not bad. I'm going face with all my spirits and dwarf and Coatl. I have a Yorion that I can cast this turn. Sure. No Gore Spiral in this deck. Opponent goes to 5. I think I can kill them with Omnath last chapter next turn. So I am going to just play land. Don't play Omnath. Just play land. Don't play Omnath. And next turn, I can kill my opponent with the Omnath third chapter. They have 7 cards in end. So many. It's the last Wrenn and Six. Probably a lot of their cards in end are lands. Okay. They can kill my... They can kill my Omnath now. I'll deal 2 damage to face and loot here. Wait, Veil of Summer. Oh. I didn't think about this. Ooh, Bring to Light. My opponent is on 5. I think I can win this game now. I start with Abrupt Decay on Sakura Tribe Elder. I can also... I think I'm gonna start with Prismari Command. Because if this goes through, I can Bring to Light for Lightning Helix and win. Omnath, they could kill my Omnath with the ability on the stack. So I don't get to make a land drop. I think we won this game. Play Bring to Light. And play Lightning Helix. Omnath 3-land drop. Yeah, but they kill it with ability on the stack, so you don't get to make the 3-land drops. Alright, we won a game against Titan Shift. I call it a success. I don't even know why I left the Lightning Helix in my deck, but they won me the game. Kaya's guy looks really bad. Abrupt Decay also sucks. Okay, Yorion. This hand has lands. Unfortunately, it only has those. Oh, wow. This hand is incredibly well fixed. What's my sequencing here? I can go turn 1 Utopia Sprawl. Turn 2 Utopia Sprawl Wrenn. Actually, turn 2 Utopia Sprawl General Ferrous of Rokiric. Yeah, no, that's good. Let's keep it. It doesn't get killed by... Wow, actually this card gets killed by a land. I just thought about it. It gets killed by Valakut. Okay. I'll play my 3-1 and I'll start the beat. Next turn I can cast General. No. Opponent just drew Wrenn. Because he didn't cast it last turn. That's so sad. Poor Wrenn. Sorry, poor General. My mana base now is well shaped. The problem is that I don't have any other card. It's not just -1. I needed this card to win the game. Okay, try 2 lands. We need to top deck now. Top deck. I don't know why this thing popped up now. I don't know why this thing's popped up now. Classic. Alright, it went away. Thank you. Let's play Caryatid. Let's get back the card. And let's be ready to die next turn. Do I not fetch Triome because I might draw it to cycle with Wrenn? Yeah, exactly. Who do you shoot? Me? Okay. It's possible that even if I had a 4-4 golem, I would have still lost this game. Titan? Alright, GG. I think we stole a game to Red Green Titanship with this deck. That's supposed to be an achievement. That's supposed to be an achievement. One, two, three, four, five. That's a hand. Light Shadow, are you suggesting you're rooting for the opponent? Is that what you're suggesting? Keep. Okay, Basic Plains. Is the hammer time? It is. Unfortunately, we are on the draw against an Esper Sentinel. And being on the draw against an Esper Sentinel... What if... What if... I play Utopia Sprawl now, and then I play Abrupt Decay? Alright, I can go Breeding Pool, and then yeah. I think I'll do it. I can't go too late. Yeah. I can't do it next turn, like... You're not beating Hammer Time if you start moving on turn 4 or something. Just ignore Sentinel. Next turn I can Abrupt Decay and pay the tax. Do they have the hammer? Next turn they have the hammer. I can't cast Lightning Helix now. But I can cast Abrupt Decay. They play Colossus Hammer. They move it. Sorry, they put it there. So I can Abrupt Decay the Sentinel. Can't be countered. They can still Blacksmith skill, but they can't Spell Pierce this. Alright, that's good. I think we survived. They have another hammer next turn. Most likely. Okay. Land. Pass. Do I killed both creatures? Well, they have Saga as a creature. Saga will also give them another hammer next turn. I think I want to kill the hammer and make a treasure. Again, if that spell pierce, there's nothing I can do this time. They have Blacksmith? Well, they didn't have Blacksmith last turn, and this turn I probably drew Ornithopter. They could have Spell Pierce. That's the card that they could have that they had last turn and couldn't use on the Decay. Oh, they drew another hammer. Oh, Netocyst. Ah, now I wish I killed the Thopter instead of the hammer. It's okay, I'm not dead though. I wish I killed the Thopter now. Actually, they didn't. They didn't. They chose to not equip. Okay. We're still alive then. Not a great shape, but alive. You have killed both in your turn? I disagree. I think that was a losing play. Not that I am having a winning play, don't get me wrong. I can't cast Omnath because my Utopia Sprawl had to say black. I mean, the thing is that if you don't draw lands, you just lose. And that's okay. I guess I could have looted with Prismari instead of now, because the treasure gave me the possibility to cast Bring to Light this turn. I mean, I could cast a Coatl and hope to draw a land. Yeah, I guess it's fine to cast Coatl here. Mamma mia. That's the problem with bad decks. It's that not only you play a bad deck, so you actually draw worst cards, you also draw badly. Yeah, you also get unlucky. You want to go Overgrown Tomb on turn 1, then I couldn't cast Abrupt Decay if I go Overgrown Tomb and Utopia Sprawl on Island. Anyway, let's bring in the Cyber-8. There's actually a lot for this matchup. I don't think I want Chalice. I already bought a lot of 1-drop. I mean, I guess in theory you can cast the 1-drop first and then you play Chalice. Yeah. Not the worst ideas. On the play. Okay. I think this end is an exclamation mark lose. I think this end I am going to win. I can go turn 2 Chalice, turn 3 Wrenn and Six return fetch land. Esper Sentinel. It's alright. I'm gonna go what? Mountain here? Mountain? I'll let you draw a card, but Chalice shuts off their plan. Sigarda's 8 Hammer, so on and so forth. Versus Sec is annoying. We do have Vindicate. I can't cast it now, but that was the worst case scenario, but that's fine. They got Cadre complete. Reasonable. I have to kill the Stoneforge Mystic. I think. Draw land, please. I feel like I play like 0 lands in this deck. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I have to kill the Stoneforge, otherwise I'll lose to the Cadre complete. I can go to Teferi and bounce my Chalice. Oh? Is that a Paladin? Sanctifier and Vec. Okay. Interesting. Draw. Not a land. Sylvan Caryatid and pass. I can get the hammer out. I want. Indatha 4. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. Indatha 4. Sure. I think I can Prismatic Command the Construct and the Sentinel here. So that then I can play Wrenn and Six, return a land, and it doesn't die. For removal. Good morning. Did I already play the Domain Zoo? I did. Actually went 0-4 with it. With Domain Zoo. Yeah, this week, it's just that the first day of the week, I played Mono Blue and Titan Shift. And I trophied and went 4-1. So I felt kind of invincible. As in, I could trophy with any deck. So I played a lot of bad decks this week. Allora. 2 damage and destroy an artifact. 2 damage and destroy an artifact. Aspetta, cancel. Let me block. Is this the last deck of the day? Oh yeah, you can leave if there's nothing better after this, don't worry. It's actually the last deck of the week because I'm gonna leave for Berlin tomorrow. Allora, 2 damage and destroy an artifact. What's going on in Berlin? I'll record some videos for Card Market. Yep, nice. Okay. My opponent drew up, I don't know, 5 cards with the Sentinel, but they passing it to discard. Wow. Utopia Sprawl. Okay. Almost a land. Actually gets countered by the Chalice of the Void, never mind. A pass. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic. We have to kill this because they can violate the hammer, and then thanks to Paladin they can equip it. Will it be a videos? I think it'll be a videos. It's just 1E. 1I, sorry. Wish me some tasty currywurst. Thank you. Almost Pepangu? Well, it's Pepangu the fact that I have these 2 cards in the same deck. Although, I believe that it's actually correct. Like, without Chalice of the Void, I would have lost this game already 10 times, probably. Wow, they got the reality chip. Chip, chip, chip. They probably already have hammers in hand. I'll fetch for an Abrupt Triome. I go to discard again. Another 1-drop, nice. I can play Omnath. Draw. Fetch land. Gain 4. Then I have to exile the Stoneforge Mystic. And I can play Knight of Autumn, I guess. So I need double white. So I can take white land. So I go this here. Vindicate the land? Nah. They concede the game. We won another game, chat. That's a grand total of 2 games that we won. I will celebrate by taking a bathroom break. Be back super soon. Hello. I had no black. It's okay. I had Wrenn and Six. Fetch me Overgrown Tomb. Let's go chat. This deck seems alright. Buongiorno Sebastian. Okay, this hand has a proper amount of lands. With that I mean 1. I think I'll keep. Can you miss Chalice Trigger on MTGO? You can't. Please no Sentinel. Nice. I'll do this. I could die on turn 2. I actually do die on turn 2. Alright. GG. At least it's been a short game. At least that's been a short game. Look at the bright side. Instead of a long game where they went turn 1 Sentinel, I would have lost regardless. Much happier that they killed me on turn 2 than they started with an Esper Sentinel. Because Esper Sentinel on turn 1 is like a turn 1 kill. But it actually doesn't kill you on turn 4 or 5. Whereas a turn 2 kill is just over. You hate Hammer Time? That's okay. I think that it's not as good as he was before with Lurs. I think it's perfectly fine in the metagame. Sorry about the double hammer? No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. It's okay. Yeah, like you have to kill turn 2 with a Titan. You have to click so many things. The hammer just needs to click 4 things and they win the game. Much easier and clean. The deck doesn't play Solitude. Wow, 3 lands. Is this a dream? Do I actually have 3 lands? Okay, let's go. Utopia Sprawl, naming... what, blue? I think so that I can draw a land that isn't... that... It's like, if I go Utopia Sprawl name black, I can't top deck a black land to go Vindicate Omnath. So I think I'm gonna go blue to top deck a land that lets me cast Vindicate into Omnath. Unfortunately, can't exile the Bloodstained Mire. That's funny. That's okay. I can go Indatha Triome now. Or, yeah, no, it's good. I'll go Indatha Triome now. I could have returned the Yorion. But this way, I can go Omnath next turn, and then Vindicate the turn after. You have to think about the sequencing here with this deck a lot. The mana base requires you an extra step of planning. That could be Jund. That could be Jund. Okay, Wrenn and Six. I'm still gonna slam the Omnath. If it survives, good. If not, that's fine. Again, if I chose black with the Utopia Sprawl, I wouldn't have been able to play turn 3 Omnath. So that's one of the important things to think. Okay, that's Red Green Titan Shift again. It's kind of unfortunate. I do have a good draw this game, but still, a little bit unfortunate. This matchup is tough, very tough. Okay. What do I do here? I can go Utopia Sprawl here, choosing, I don't know, white. Then I'll play Vindicate on the Dryad. Yeah. The next turn I can cast the Bolt. It's not gonna do much, but it's honest work. Should probably chose blue, but whatever. It's a shame because this game, it's the only game where we actually functioned, but we're gonna just, you know, be destroyed by just the nature of the matchup. I could kill the Dryad, but I think I'd rather take up. Blood Moon, Merc that with Blood Moon? You don't need Blood Moon to beat Merc, to beat the Titan Shift deck. Well, they might not have Wish, nor Titan. It's unlikely, but they might not have the cards that let them win the game. Four color is so good? I disagree. But I've always said that, so I think I will stop saying that. Okay, let's see what they do with the Stomping Ground. Ooh. Okay, they have Wish. Okay, sure. Wish and then Scape Shift. If you want to see my opponent deck in action, I actually have a video with it on my YouTube channel. So yeah, make sure to check it out. Hello, Helds. Is the Elder Spell a good card? No. It is not. Alright. What's my sequencing here? Could be... Stomping Ground and Utopia Sprawl named Blue. Stomping Ground, Utopia Sprawl named Blue? No. I need to have 5 colors on turn 2. How do I get 5 colors? Let's think about this. At least let's do this thing properly. If I go green, black... No. What are my black lands? Is it only green? Is it only Overgrown Tomb? Oh, Blood Crypt. Okay. So this one gets Blood Crypt, and this one gets red, white... No, sorry. Blue, white, green. So I have to get banned with this. So I'd have to go... Okay. Temple Garden, and then blue. I guess I can wait with the Arid Mesa. Bring to Light can go Wish. Sorry, can go Unmoored Ego. This one can get, what, Indatha Triome? Yeah. Then I can cast my Bring to Light. Or maybe Niv-Mizzet first. We'll see. Kinda wanna cast a Niv-Mizzet. Just because that's the name of the deck. How do you know how to use Prismari Command? Well, in Magic there isn't a rule on how to use cards. Every card requires a situation. I have to Niv? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, worst case I die. But at least I'll have cast Niv-Mizzet Reborn. Oh, actually, I can't cast Niv-Mizzet. No, vabbè. Ah. It's okay. I won't drop the league because, I mean, we play against 2 Titan Shift. That's not great. Obviously, this deck has way too many problems to be competitive. But that's okay. Maybe I get paired against a normal deck. Yeah, Boseiju is very good. That's why you should try to put Utopia Sprawl on a basic land, except exactly because of Boseiju. In my Vivian combo deck, I also play Utopia Sprawl, but I always try to put basics. This deck is 5 color, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to... It's gonna be a little bit harder to... Don't bubble up on the land. Yeah, we could have divided the lands for sure. Alright, we found an opponent that is as bad as us. Name is Run. Okay, this end can actually cast their spells. That's exciting. Sparbluff Canal, no Ragavan. Very lucky. No Ragavan. Ledger Shredder is much worse than Ragavan. I am delighted to see it. Very nice. Bird and no spell. Sacrifice a creature, exile graveyard. Wow, look at our deck. Just having proper lands, cheap cards. Might even feel like it's a playable deck. Alright, now maybe not. It's Abundant Growth. When is the good time to sell shredders? Wanna sell the shredders? Why? On Magic Online? I think the best time to sell on Magic Online is during Friday. Friday is the best time to sell on Magic Online. Is Deathray Shaman too good for Modern? Usually if a card is on the ban list, it is indeed too good for Modern. The best time to buy? Wow, put and kill the Caryatid. Cool. The best time to buy is Sunday night. You opened one in a chest? Lucky. I'll pass. Yeah, I opened an Endurance this weekend. I actually made an unboxing video where I opened like 20 chests. But I don't know if that's good enough to put it on YouTube. I don't wanna. Alright, let's play this Ice-Fang Coatl. Draw a card. Draw a card. Wish I cycled my Indatha Triome now. I think I just pass. I have to play more spells in the same turn. Jealous. When it's casting Expressive Iteration. Doesn't do a huge value with it. I'm gonna pass again. If I cast this, they simply counter it. And I don't know. I wanna wait until I have mana for both Ferrous of Rokiric and Yorin. I guess now they have a billion mana up, so probably not gonna work. Iris is considered monocolor? Yeah. Although if you reveal it to the Niv-Mizzet, I think it's blue-red. Is this donation decks? No, I don't do donation decks. This is the deck that I decided to play. Do I play the Rokiric? No, I still think that I should be holding here. Should have played this land, not this. What's that? Oh, Charm? Okay. Yeah, no. And this week has been pretty wild. I've played some bad decks. Ragavan Dash, okay. I have 3 cards in hand. Let's see what they say about this. They say Lightning Bolt. Draw. Unmoored Ego, okay. They can maybe have a... I can maybe name Counterspell with this. They have 2 cards in it only. I'm gonna go Unmoored Ego, name Counterspell. Wow. Okay. Let's play Yorion now. Draws 2 cards. Nice. We won a game. We might win the match. I'm pretty excited about it. I want this 5. I don't want the chalices in this matchup. I'll take out this. I'll take out... Vindicates are not great. What to take out? Prismari Command probably not great. I guess they can have Unlicensed first in this matchup. Yeah. Not sure. All the cards seems reasonable. Let's do like this. Okay. I can go Windswept Heath. grab a black-blue land, so Zagoth Triome. Then I have Mountain Plains. Then I have to hope they don't have a Spell Pierce, I guess. And pass. They can go Blood Moon here, but I can go Plains. Actually, I can't go Plains Ending. They concede the game. Alright. The 0-3 bracket is definitely a race to whoever wants to concede first. And we won the race. No, sorry, my opponent won the race. You really don't really want to play Magic when you're 0-3. And if you're getting mildly unlucky, you find any reason to concede and drop. And opponent found it. You think they were 2-1-2? Okay. Sure. Alright, last match. If we win, we get 50 play points back. The the stakes are high. 2 wins is 50 play points. Also saying that you went 2-3, losing twice to Titan Shift. I think it's okay. The other loss was Hammer Time. You can blame it on the Hammer Time curse. So we can justify all our losses. It's really a 2-2 if you think about it. Why? The bot says my opponent record went and joined. Yeah, I know. I didn't pay attention. Oh, if I go 2-3 with 2 losses to Titan. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Join match. Okay. I am not going to Mulligan. I have all the lands. This end is gonna draw Utopia Sprawl turn 1, Teferi turn 2, Omnath turn 4. Sorry, turn 3. Nice. I'll do this. How do we win against Murktide? Our opponent conceded the game on turn 3. Niv-Mizzet Renato. I think I have actually Ah, I guess I'm gonna slow roll this Triumph. To cycle it next turn. Might just return Yorion. Alright. And these blue red Murktide decks are so slow now. So slow. Wrenn and Six. I could play that, or I could do literally nothing and cycle my Triumph. Opponent draws 2 with the Charm, it's alright. What's opponent's score? 0-2. Honestly, all these Murktide players that I'm finding in the 0-3, 0-2 bracket. Maybe it's just kind of telling about, I don't know. Weird. I mean, yesterday we went 4-1 with Murktides. So beating 2 mirror match. Okay. I can play a land and then a Wrenn and Six. Or I can just do nothing and pass. Yeah. Actually prefer do nothing. I don't want to return Yorion, but my opponent has 7 cards in hand. If they they miss the land drop. The league with Grixis we went 3-2. Okay, they found the land, so obviously now I wish I'd played a card, but that's fine. Okay, now I think I want to cast a Wrenn and Six. They counter it. And then I return Yorion. Well, playing the 5 mana sorcery speed game against the blue red Murktide is pretty tough. Wow, they drew another land. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping to keep them low in lands. Yeah, I pass. I pass. No reason to move. I'll wait turn 8, where at least I can double spell. What is better in modern, blue-white control or Esper? I think they're similar. No one is better. Like, I don't have an answer for sure. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have 8 mana, so I can't double spell. Teferi? I'm gonna cast a 5-drop. And next turn I can cast a 3-drop and a 5-drop. Wow, they don't counter. Highest Guile or Vindicate? I think Vindicate is better. Lightning Helix. We drew 2 cards. Hold this guy. Okay. Okay, Ledger Shredder. Now my opponent has 4 cards in hand. Let's see if they loot a land. If they loot a land, that's important, because I can Helix the Shredder. No, they played a land. Wow. That's another Murktide, looks like. Yep. Let's hope they have a land in hand. Sorry, they lose a land, I mean. Perfect. I can go Lightning Helix on Shredder. And then, can I go double Vindicate? Actually can't. I don't have triple white. That's a shame. I shouldn't have discarded the Wooded Foothills. I was beginning with Lightning Helix. What's my favorite deck archetype? I think my opponent's archetype is my favorite. Basic Swamp, it doesn't matter. I need triple white. I don't have triple white. Yeah, I lost because I fetched wrong lands. That's okay, I deserve it. I should have... Yeah, I mean, I fetched it. Wow, they don't have a counter spell? Crazy. So unlucky, I never played a counter spell. What inspired me to play Niv? I was looking at the decks that one of the preliminaries found this deck. I search for new content when I play. Yeah. Wow, amazing. The opponent doesn't have a counter spell. Play Big Bird and pass. I have 3 cards in hand. Play Bring to Light. I'll play Niv-Mizzet. Okay. Reveal a lot of cards. Um, mm, mm, mm. I'll go Unmoored Ego. Yeah. Spell Pierce. Okay, I've been playing around it last turn. This turn I figured I didn't want to play around it anymore. I mean, I didn't even know what to name. I was going to name Expressive Iterations. That's why I played Yori a few turns ago and not Bring to Light. Nice. 1 game away from the dream. One game away from the dream. It feels very bad to take out Vindicate. It really feels bad to take out Vindicate. Maybe win the game. Dream would be weird. Okay, functional hand. Functional hand, I like it. No Ragavan, please. Okay. This play is very risky because my opponent can Blood Moon and the Utopia Sprawl will fall off. But I don't have a fetch land. I can go turn 2 Blood Moon. Okay. Maybe they don't have a land. They're looking for it. I'm not a big fan of turn 2 iteration after attacking with Ragavan. Because, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, for this reason. It just limits your options. Anyway, we draw Zagoth Triome. Sure. I'll play Abrupt Decay on the Ragavan when it attacks. Abrupt Decay can't be countered. Very strong. Shock and tap. Blood Moon. Yeah. Well, I need to draw my basic lands now. Not gonna be likely. Okay, let's go game 3. Let's go. Last game of the league. Okay, this hand is functional. And yeah, actually I have high hopes for this hand. Can go Forest, Utopia Sprawl, choosing white. You want me to draft a vintage cube after this game? I don't think. No, I don't think today. Sorry. I think I am a little bit tired today. Yesterday I was more in the mood for another match. Okay. Can go Utopia Sylvan Caryatid. There's no reason to play fetch land. Because even if they go blow, actually they can go blow on turn 2, so it's fine. I'll just play up. Wow, you subtlety my Caryatid. Crazy. I'll leave it on top. I really like Sylvan Caryatid. You're very disappointed? Yeah, I'm sorry. Disappoint Twitch chat. Draw. I will replay the Caryatid. Let's see if they have a counter spell now. What card did you put in exile? Mystical Dispute. Okay. So they really wanted to counter my Caryatid. Hard enough. Can't wait to have a paper cube draft again. Yeah. Okay. I can't play Lightning Helix now, because if I do, they connive in response. But if they play a spell, then I can play Lightning Helix. Going to be a white green. I don't have blue mana this way. But I think it's okay. I think I have to heal the Shredder. I know I have Kaya's Guile, so maybe I should have let him have it. I could have also Lightning Helix in response to the Scalding Tarn, I guess. That was the best play. Yeah, that was the best play. Lightning Helix in response to a Scalding Tarn. Blue mana? Sacrifice a creature, exile a graveyard. They have 2 cards in hand, just like me. I have a Bring to Light, which is very good. Okay, to replay a Shredder with 2 cards in hand. They play Bubble, so they loot. Okay, they discard Murktide. They had Murktide in hand. Take a Map Keep. I'm going to Kaya's Guile, my opponent. So they don't draw a card off of Bubble. Same play as before. Nice. And then they draw. Okay, I drew Wrenn and Six. That can give me blue mana next turn. I could have, of course, just draw for turn, draw Wrenn, so that it could have gone Wrenn into Kaya's Guile. I decided to play around the Spell Pierce in the top of the deck. I think overall this is fine. You can take both line, I think. Okay, they dash Ragavan. Alright. Maybe then they saw my Wrenn and Six with a bubble. Okay, they took a land. Draw. Abundant Growth. Strong. Right, I'll still begin with a Wrenn and Six. That makes me play around Spell Pierce. Then I'll play Abundant Growth. Very good against Blood Moon. And then I pass. I still don't have mana to cast Bring to Light, not because I miss colors now, but because I miss a 5th land. Still have Ragavan. Okay, they dash it again. Oh, the exile Prismatic Ending. That's actually very good. That can exile my Utopia Sprawl. And then if I draw Teferi, I can't even cast it. Yeah, I was supposed to put the Abundant Growth on the Blood Crypt. Okay, there are 2 cards in hand. I draw. I'll put the Abundant Growth here, draw a card. Okay, that's not bad. I have a lot of threats for the next turns. Opponent has 4 cards, one of which is Ragavan. Okay, they exile Abundant Growth. Oh, let's see if they cast it. They cast it, means that they can't really counter my Omnath. I mean, obviously there's Mystical Dispute, but it looks like they're casting it. Alright. They have a tap land. Okay. Draw. Play Omnath. See if they have a Mystical Dispute. Ah, they do, cats. Okay, that's fine. Still at a high life total, as long as they don't hit too well with Ragavan. Is there an historic deck? Niv-Mizzet? Well, yes. Not very good, but Niv-Mizzet is a strategy in other formats. It's most likely it's never going to be a good strategy in any format, but it's a viable strategy. Okay, opponent looks like they're looking for a counter spell. This was the same opponent that wow, exile spell pierce. He didn't have any counter spell in the first game and we won. Very unexpected. I'm gonna go Omnath here. I don't wanna go Bring to Light and then they Flash the Storm it. I guess I could have also gone Yorion, but this one just gains me 4 life. I think it's super good. Gaining 4 life. Don't get me wrong, drawing 2 cards also good, but Subtlety pitching Ledger Shredder. Okay. Okay. Do I want to put this on top? If they dash Ragavan, they can actually cast it. Right? Because they have blue. Yeah, I have to bottom this. I have to bottom this. Because otherwise they steal away Ragavan. Next turn I still have threats. Just whether if they have more counter spells. Actually a cool game. Okay, Ragavan. Comes in. Puts me on 8. Let's see what they flip. Nothing. Very good. Okay, they have one card in end. Alright, 2 cards. Draw. I'll play Yorion. I guess I can play Utopia Sprawl first. I'll choose blue. And then I'll play Yorion. Let's see if they have a counter spell. They don't. They do not have a counter spell. Our Yorion draws us 2 cards now. Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. Try to resolve a spell for many turns. We finally got there. Opponent has a lot of cards. Let's see, they don't have Delirium. They only have 3 types. They dash Ragavan. Do I want to block? Because they have a Lightning Bolt. That's okay, I think I have to block. If I take, I might die to double bolt. So my Yorion will die. Otawara, okay. Okay. Okay, Ragavan missed. Got just a land. They have 1 card in end. They have Delirium though. I have a basic mountain in my deck, so I think I can go Yorion now. Again. Let's see if they have a counter spell. They do not. Did I play Creativity Grixis before? I did, yes. Bring to Light? Well, the problem of casting Bring to Light is that they could have a Flash Storm, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I thought that casting casting Yorion is excellent. Excellent. That Lightning Helix up too. Hello, all things doing great? Oh, well, we're doing fine. I wouldn't say we're doing great, but yeah. Okay, so they just cast Ragavan now. Okay. I might cast Lightning Helix, but I don't feel like doing it. I think now I want to play Bring to Light. For what? For Niv-Mizzet. I want to play Bring to Light for Niv-Mizzet now. I can also take Omnath and just gain life. Yeah, maybe that's a strategy. I'll take Valky. Nah, I think Niv-Mizzet is the... Okay, it resolves. Opponent drew very few counter spells. So very scared, so I'm just gonna pass. Very scared of dying. Try to play around the Spell Pierce as much as I could. Magus of the Moon. Do I want to fetch in response to get an island? Not really. I don't think I care. Yeah, I don't want to fetch at any point in this game. I don't even want to play Helix, because that opens the window for a Spell Pierce. Okay, I can go blue, white, red. I'll play Teferi. Okay, and now I have lethal. Alright, chat. We went 2-3, beating 2 blue red Murktide in the end. Granted, my opponent has been unlucky game 1. But we got there. Getting paired against 2 Titan Shift deck wasn't ideal, I'll say.